I feel it in the pump. I taste it in the macros.
300 grams of carbs.
I smell it in the pre.
I need more caffeine.
Much that was once natty is lost, for none now lift who remember. It began with the forging of the 3 compounds. Tren was given to the bodybuilders, the largest, most hormonal and nipple-sensitive of all beings. Anadrol to the powerlifters, who believed liver failure was an inconvenience and nosebleeds were a warm-up cue. Anava for the influencers, who swore they were natural in every sponsored post, but they were all of them deceived, for another compound was made. Beyond Amrap door, in the fires of Mount Tren, the Dark Lord Obel Vance forged in secret the Masteroid, a compound so pure, so cunningly dosed, it could slip past every test. And into this compound he poured his vanity, his precision, and his untested blood work. He was the deceiver, the fake natural, the false king who fooled them all. His armies of Tren goblins spread, their pump eternal, their acne unhealed. One by one, the free lifters of the Nattyverse bowed to the Dark Lord's cycle. Bench halls rusted, squat temples fell under his shadow. It is said the mirrors of 1,000 gyms darkened. But there were some who resisted. A last alliance of bodybuilders and crossfitters, sworn enemies since the dawn of chalk, marched against the armies of the false king. And upon the blood-soaked platforms of Mount Tren, they fought for the freedom of the Nattyverse. Barbells rang, sweat fell like rain. And there, the king of Brodelheim, the only monarch to decree 2 scoops of pre-workout as law, stood alone against the false king. And like so many tales before, victory should have been near. But this is not that story. The last alliance was broken. Survivors were sent to work in the creatine mines, condemned to a life of water retention. And Obel Vance, first of the unnatural naturals, claimed dominion over the gyms of men. Though victorious, the Dark Lord feared one thing above all, that another might discover the Masteroid and expose Obel for the false king he was. So he hid it away, deep beyond the chalked valleys of Amrap door, in a vault no man could enter, guarded by silence and the smell of unwashed lifting straps. There it lay, sealed away from trembling hands, where no man could curl it, no woman could shred upon it, and no influencer could abuse it while swearing to be only on creatine. And so the Masteroid passed out of memory, a legend buried beneath sweat and time. Kings and queens bent the knee to Obel and his cycle. Thus, the Nattyverse became a land of skipped leg days and broken promises. Hope itself seemed cut, like a poorly programmed bulking phase. But the Nattyverse has a will of its own, and destiny is a spotter of unlikely heroes.